And now we have a caller who's joined us on the phone line, but he's chosen to remain anonymous. Go on, tell us what's your question. How can we help you?
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Vinay Singh.
Evening.
I had purchased a flat in 2011. The agreement registered in 2011. The possession of the flat is next month. And the builder has already got the occupation certificate 3 months before. So the balance payment what I have to make on the possession, do I have to pay service tax on that?
Well, no, if the occupancy certificate has already been received, then after that date you don't have to pay, but up to that date, yes, you will have to pay.
On the balance, I don't have to pay, right?
No, you don't have to pay.
You don't have to pay it. You only have to pay that balance amount and you can move into the flat. You can take possession of the flat.
And the second query is that this flat, suppose after taking the possession, hello?
Yeah, we are listening.
After taking the possession, if I sell the flat, will I be in a long-term capital gain or a short-term capital gain?
See, if you have any thoughts about selling the flat at the present juncture, then my advice to you would be that do not take possession now. Because at present, it is a right to a house property. It is not a house property, till you take the possession. So you have been holding on to a right for 3 years. You could sell that today. And you could say that I've been holding on to this for 3 years. So, it will be a different class of asset. The minute you take possession, it becomes your house property. Once it becomes your house property, your 3-year period, computational period commences from the date you take possession.
But the builder has a lock-in clause, like I cannot sell the property till I take the possession.
Well, you will have to discuss this with him. If you are able to convince him to, technically you don't need his permission, okay? Because he has sold the property to you, there is nothing that legally he can do. But they exert some different kinds of pressure, like maybe, he'll create trouble while forming a society,
or he might ask you for a humongous transfer charge, which is the case. So essentially, you need to take the builder into confidence before, because there is a clause to that effect in your contract, right?
I understand. Thanks a lot.
Welcome. So, before we move on, Vinay, very quickly, you said it is the right to own property.
Right.
So, we also hear of a lot of, projects, especially those that are sold by housing development authorities, where you get an allotment. You actually get the final property, you sign the agreement, you can register it once you get possession of that. In all of these cases, when is capital gains actually computed from?
See, even if you see the case of authorities like MHADA, etc., they may do an allotment. But you are bound to pay stamp duty. You are bound to register those properties. So that is not a problem. The question arises is that once it is ready and you have taken possession, so you are now owning a house from the date you have taken possession. So you count the 3-year period from that date.
Okay. So that's what you need to remember if you're computing long-term capital gains tax. Either you do not take possession and you count the 3 years where you had the right to own that property and sell it before you take possession, or what you do is take possession and then wait for 3 years and then sell the property.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.